Hello everybody, this is Lonely666 and this is a random thoughts video. Now, for this time I'm talking about how Batman versus Superman should have gone. V Superman. Um if if Warner Brothers was really going to go down, that route, it should have done it differently. First of all, the name. It shouldn't have been Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Instead, it should have been Man of Steel, World's Finest. And how the plot with that would go, it's been 18 months since the fight with Zod, and Superman is shown helping out everybody around the city, and telling everybody, what happened wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault that I don't know, I'm very sorry that this happened. I didn't mean for this to happen. It wasn't my fault that Zod caused this destruction or something like that. And, I want to do my best to help out, repair the damages done during that fight and to help those who are suffering. And in that, Metropolis gets help from their sister city, Gotham, specifically Wayne Industries. And Bruce Wayne is going to come in to, visit, see how things are going. Now, if you have to include if you have to include Thomas and Martha Wayne, I wish they would have done it differently. Now, how I would have pictured it is that, um, I would have liked to have seen Thomas, Martha, and young Bruce getting ready, getting ready to go. Before he heads off, Thomas comes in, asks Bruce, "Are you ready to go?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go." And it's like, "Dad, I had a weird dream last night. It was kind of scary. Do you ever get scared?" It's sort of like a talk, sort of like they would have a moment, and Thomas would say something. "Yeah, I get scared. It's real. Yeah, I get scared. When you're little, you're not supposed to be scared of any. You think grown-ups aren't supposed to be scared of anything. Like he would have been like, "Yeah, I get scared sometimes. The, the scariest was marrying your mother." And then Martha would come in and kind of hit his arm, kind of like Thomas, and that would kind of help him feel better. Bruce would kind of laugh a little bit, but it's like it's okay. It's okay to be scared sometimes. And but it'd be kind of like a nice moment before they left. Alfred helping them their coats, and saying good night. And when the door closes, you hear a gunshot, and um, that's when the scene ends. It's kind of like Bruce is taking a nap on the plane, and they're announcing his arrival in the city, and everybody, um, he'd be kind of acting like Bruce Wayne, like just saying hello to everybody, seeing how things are going. During those 18 months, Bruce has been, kind of observing Superman, and seeing what he's about. Hacking into records normally, like he would have been, and he just want and Alfred contacts him. He'd be like, "Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do." And so when he shows up in Metropolis. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to happen. There may be a robbery or a mugging in progress, but Batman suddenly comes and apprehends them, and they're like, "What the heck? Like, wait a second. Batman's here? What are you doing here? This isn't Gotham." And then Superman comes, and he stops the criminals. He doesn't kill them. He stops them, leaves with the police, and Superman comes, like, "What are you like? Okay, what are you doing here?" like, okay, what are you doing here? This isn't Gotham. Like, I just wanted to check, like, I just wanted to see what the big hubbub is about, basically. just, just kind of observing Bruce and, not Bruce, Clark, or Superman in a sense. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor, um, now this is the thing, if it were me, Jesse Eisenberg, he would have been, I think it would have been more suited for the role as Jimmy Olsen. He kind of has, to me, he kind of has that Jimmy Olsen vibe instead of Lex Luthor. I don't know who would be cast as Lex Luthor, but for me, what would have been better is, you know, that guy, that wheelchair guy, in BvS. He, who's angry at Superman. Lex and his assistant Mercy would have approached him, and they'd be like, I understand, you hate Superman, and he did all this to you. He took your home, your job, your family, your legs, everything. But what if I can give you the opportunity to get all that back? And the wheelchair guy without the legs, he would have turned into Metallo. Now, Metallo would have been wreaking havoc all over the city, trying to get at Superman. Superman, while the movie's going on, Superman is kind of, while he's helping out everybody, and everybody's starting to like warm up to him, get used to him, and he's starting to kind of like lighten up a bit. I think he would start to have he would start to he would start to have flashbacks of his fight with Zod and having to kill him, and he would, Martha would notice this, and Martha would say, talk about when he was a little boy, and how, he was always, to her, she was always this gentle, compassionate person. And she would say, like Jonathan Kent would say in Last Son of Krypton, the pilot episode for the Superman the Animated Series, part 2 of the pilot, he said to him, "You will always be Clark Kent. Superman just helps out once in a while." And it would have been nice for Martha to say that. So in the meantime, while Bruce is kind of, while Bruce Batman and his Bruce, well, he's kind of investigating the kind of keep investigating things more. There would be this mysterious woman named Dinah Prince. They would kind of meet by accident, but you kind of know Wonder Woman. But so just it's like, oh, hello, hi, kind of like maybe a chance encounter, I guess. So I'm trying to think. Let's see. Well, Metallo, he's wreaking havoc on the city, um, threatening to destroy it, like, and Superman, he recognizes the person. He recognizes that Metallo is the wheelchair guy, and he tries to I don't know. Meanwhile, while this is all happening, um, you know, like that, while Metallo is causing all sorts of chaos, Bruce and Diana, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to happen. I guess, um, like some debris may be falling or something like that. Bruce tries to get out of the way, but he kind of sees that Diana is, she's super strong. She's an Amazon. It's Wonder Woman, and it's like, uh, what? And he's like, you better get going. Your friend may need you. And it kind of looks like, he's not my friend. But it was like, okay. So he's kind of running to, see to where Bruce is. And And with Metallo, I believe he has kryptonite. Yeah, I think he has kryptonite in his chest. So, you know, he would have put, he would have put, he would have had Superman at his mercy when Batman arrived. Um, you know, are you okay? And, yeah, I had it. Yeah, I totally had it.